We all know already that players in the WNBA don't like Caitlin Clark. There's a lot of jealousy in this league. There's a lot of people who are bothered and have a disdain for Caitlin Clark. We all know this, right? I think it's fairly evident that that is the situation. She's ranked ninth amongst guards by her peers for the All Star game, which means, and I got more details on it. It's not that they rank you one through whatever, it's that they only can put four people on the ballot. So, which even makes it more preposterous because you're telling me now that the peers in the league do not consider Caitlin Clark one of the four best players at her position. I don't want to hear that they are basing it on season statistics right now. I don't want to hear that they're basing it on how she's played because before she got hurt, she was playing very, very well. Even injured, she had a 32-point game. She's still averaging 18.2 and 8.9 assists and 5 rebounds per game. And she's still the most dangerous player in the game and the player guarded differently from anyone else in the entire game. So if you're going to base it on this particular criteria, then why would Asia Wilson be ranked ahead of Nafisa Collier by those same players? Everyone sees that Nafisa Collier is having a better season than Asia Wilson, yet they still ranked Asia. Oh, by the way, on the best team in the WNBA right now, 14-2, in comparison to Asia Wilson's 500 team. And yet they still rated Asia Wilson number one in the league in her position on the as the for the front court players by her peers. So the peers voted Asia Wilson as the best player. I don't think she's better than Nafisa Collier, but they did. And she's damn sure not having a better season than Nafisa Collier, and they did. So what's their criteria for Caitlin Clark? What is their basis for Caitlin Clark? Is it how she's playing this year? Or is it that they just don't think she's that good? Is their hate and their jealousy, has their hate and jealousy clouded them so much that they ignore not just the statistical component, but the actual component that you game plan your entire game plan guarding Caitlin Clark? So there's a former player, and it's always so funny. There's a former player who felt the need to give an opinion on this. Her name is Kelsey Bone Smith, right? Or Kelsey Bone. It's just Bone Smith now. And Kelsey Bone felt like it was a good idea to give some commentary. Mind you, Kelsey Bone Smith is no longer actually in the WNBA. So your opinion for being out of the league for the last 7 years is rather amusing to me. But let's talk about it. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Women's Basketball. We talk facts for feelings. Host Rudy Rodriguez Show. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. So this is the story. I gotta pull it up for you because I just find this shit to be absolutely ridiculous. I find it ridiculous. Now, let me bring this up for you. So this is what Kelsey Bone Smith had to say about Caitlin Clark. Kelsey Bone Smith. Folks get on here. This is July 1st at 124. Folks get on here and act like being guarded 94 feet is a compliment. It's not. If a team is picking up one player 94 feet all game, it means the scouting report says that player doesn't like pressure, contact, is slow, or can't dribble. This is coming out of the mouth of a former professional basketball player. And this is why it's very, very hard to take any of these women seriously. it's really hard to take you seriously when you say stupid shit like that. So you guard her 94 feet because you think you can take the ball from her. You guard her 94 feet because she's too slow and she can't dribble or she doesn't like pressure. She doesn't like. Name me a player in professional basketball that likes contact. Name me a player in professional basketball that wants to be guarded 94 feet. Name me a player who's asking to be guarded 94 feet. You won't find one. There's not a player that likes being banged and bodied and pushed and shoved. No player likes that. So to make a statement like that is just utterly ridiculous. When you have players that are shooters that are coming through screens and shit, they get shoved all the damn time in the NBA. They used to at the very least. They would get shoved constantly. Why do you think they're being shoved? Or you think they're being shoved because they don't like contact? No, they're being shoved because they want to take the defender wants to take them off of their rhythm. The benefit of guarding Caitlin Clark 94 feet and the reason that this done is not because she doesn't like pressure, contact, or slow and can't dribble. It's that you want to try to take her off of a rhythm. You don't want to let her get into a rhythm. The WNBA teams are game planning for Caitlin Clark. Their game plan is built around Caitlin Clark. And this is what Kelsey Bone looks like in her career. This is a player here making her opinions, giving her opinions about a player saying she can't take physicality, she doesn't like contact, she's too slow, she can't dribble, whatever. The player that can't dribble led the WNBA in assists last year. The player that can't dribble and is too slow was the rookie of the year last year. The player that can't dribble is too slow to like contact pressure was the first team all WNBA last year. This player was an all-star last year. This player was leading all voters in votes, last year. This player went to 2 national championships in college. This player set first or broke records that no one else has broken. This player is going to have more triple doubles by the end of her second year than anyone in the history of the WNBA. This is the player you're talking about. This is the player who's played 119 games. I'm sorry, am I doing my math right? 119 less games than Kelsey Bone, and yet averages more than double what Kelsey Bone ever averaged. Averages more rebounds than Kelsey Bone. Oh, by the way, Kelsey Bone is 6'4". 6'4". The 6'4" power forward averages less rebounds per game than the 5'11" guard. She averages over eight times the assists. She averages more steals, more blocks. The 5'11" guard averages more blocks than the 6'4" power forward. The only thing that Kelsey Bone does better than Caitlin Clark is shoot from the field at 47% to Caitlin Clark 41.2%. And everything else, 3-point shooting, free throw. Oh, look at this, 63.4%. I would foul Kelsey Bone every time. She's a bricklayer. She can't make a free throw. Would that be a compliment to Kelsey Bone? Oh, we're afraid of you, so we're going to foul you. Like, what? Team's game plan for Caitlin Clark. No one's ever game planned for Kelsey Bone Smith. If you think game planning your entire team, and this has been admitted by players, Lexi Brown flat out said they game planned for Caitlin Clark. They're not game planning for Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, Lexi Hull, Sophie Cunningham, Natasha Howard. Their game plan is built around Caitlin Clark when she's out there. Period. Period. Like, stop it. And you want, let's look at the comments. I posted that. I want to find the comment where I had it here. This is her post. You can't help stupid. Oh, she says, I saw a report the other day where it said 54% of adult Americans can't read. And while I'm not sure if it's true, I decided to live my life like it is. And I think some of you should. Oh, whatever. Okay, let's find her ridiculous post. Yeah, you didn't say anyone's name in this tweet, but you fucking obviously know who you're talking about because the only person that gets guarded that way is Caitlin Clark. See, she's full of shit. She's full of shit. Here's some comments. Respectfully, I disagree. In CC's case, anyway, this doesn't apply. She has shown to play through contact and dribble her way out of pressure. D isn't slow by any means and surely has handles. This is from the All-Star game. This is from the fucking All-Star game, being guarded 94 feet by Kelsey Plum in an All-Star game. She can't handle the pressure. Okay, boom. She's being guarded 94 feet in an All-Star game. Boom, off the pressure. Boom, dribble. Oh, boom. Kick it. Get it back to her. Boom. Can't take the pressure. Boom. Layup. Fuck out of here, man. All that. Yeah, she can't take the pressure. Like, this is a joke, bro. This is like next level slow shit. I can't. Like, did you understand your own tweet? I did. I posted something here. I don't see my post. It might have been deleted. I don't know. Let me see. This is what I posted to this dumb woman. This woman's dumb. You're a fool, clearly. Yeah, that's for her. Respectfully, LOL. Actually, it means that you don't want that person with the ball in hand, LOL. Yeah, that's why I would guard you 94. I don't want you to touch the ball. What benefit otherwise is for me to guard you 94 feet? I don't want you to touch the ball. Imagine a women's basketball player creating something where double teaming is because they are slow, can't dribble, and don't like pressure and contact, LOL. That seems utterly that literally seems to defeat the purpose of of doing that. Why would you do that if you're not afraid of them? You nobody else gets guarded that way. You telling me that Caitlin Clark is the one player that can't dribble, is slow and doesn't like physical contact? Okay. You're saying here that when you don't do that, that means you respect the other. So when I don't double team, that means I respect that player so much because I'm afraid that player's going to blow by me. She gets double teamed off every pick and roll. She gets double teamed across the court so often. I will say this year's been a little bit less, but she gets double teamed constantly. She's the only player guarded this way. The only one. Nobody else guards this way against anybody else except for her. This is the logic of women who hate Caitlin Clark. Yeah, that's the logic of women who hate Caitlin Clark. They will sit here and create shit for you. They will create a narrative that's asinine and then sit here and tell you, oh, I didn't give a name. You know exactly who you're talking about because when you say 94 feet, we, the people that cheer for Caitlin Clark, have been telling you for a while, you're only guarding her 94 feet. If they guarded Angel Reese 94 feet, how many fucking turnovers a game did you think she would have? If she was really playing point forward and having someone guard her all the way up the court, could she dribble the ball from? Could she dribble the ball? Angel, I'm only bringing up Angel Reese for the purposes of this conversation. Could she dribble the ball from the paint on one side of the floor all the way to the other and not lose the ball, being guarded 94 feet? Please, please, without fumbling the ball, losing the ball, throwing it away, dribbling it off her knee. Let alone if they double team her. Come on, man. These are players that played, and she's gonna sit here and act like we don't know what she's talking about. This shit's insane, man. It's insane. But yeah, Kelsey Bone Smith, another one that hates Caitlin Clark. What do you think? Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. This is Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. Come on now.